Yes.
All right. So, hello everybody. My name is Kavara from The Look Startup. I am here with my first interviewee. Her name is Cherkita. She is the proud owner of Blessed with a Gift. And we're going to be doing some interview questions today with her. I'm really excited to get this started. Also, it's my birthday, so we are kicking off the brand new year with some unstoppable things that I'm going to be doing. So what's your motivation besides like the money and besides your family? What's something that keep you motivated? Because I understand as a business owner, things can get, difficult, things slow down, things get rough. So
it's just like I feel like every time I try to do something else, it just doesn't work out for me. Like, and I am a believer and I pray a lot over everything. I feel like God is just always pushing me in this direction. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's I just feel like I'm just pushed in this direction no matter which way I go. Like,
I get it. I get that.
I feel like it's my calling. It's my ministry.
It's the only thing. This is my interpretation because I know it's the same for me. I've tried many different businesses, and every time I try something, it's not that it does not work. It's just that I don't have the passion and the drive for it, and so I wouldn't be as successful as I would be if I was to just do what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
And then there's all this resistance, and it's just like, just go with where you're supposed to be. I always come back to fashion, whatever I do. Yeah. So from diaper cakes, selling candy, weight loss products, everything under the sun.
Like me, I be trying it all just to.
You come right back.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's consistent with you, and it's just like, okay, I know this is where I belong. So, I mean,
it's almost like an identity. Like, as long as you know me, I did hair.
That's so true. So, how, besides you braiding, how did you learn how to do the techniques that you learned how to do? Like, how do you know how to do all of those things? Are you licensed? Are you?
Yeah, so I did go to hair school right after high school. I went to cosmetology school, so I am educated on everything that I do. I am, I have all my credentials behind it, but even then, even in school, I was teaching them how to do stuff.
Like, that's okay.
Because even with the license and everything like that, that doesn't really make you or going to allow you to be successful, in the industry. That's just not, that's not the blueprint of it,
That's fun.
I have taken classes, like wig making classes, frontal classes.
You like to keep your arsenal good with your skills. You like to keep your skills up.
Yeah, so I am well grounded in everything, so.
What's your favorite type of hairstyle to do?
So now I am leaning towards wigs. I just love wigs. I love the way that it just transform you instantly. Mm-hmm. You can have blonde hair if you really don't want to dye your hair blonde. Like, what is better than that? And then it can look like, as much as possible, looking like it's growing out your scalp. I mean,
that is true. That's
and it's just one of those. I just grown to just love wigs and everything, but I just love to style hair. Like, I am a stylist. Like, I'm not just a braider. I'm a stylist. You even with that wig, you throw it on, or even with the sewing or something. If it's not cut and styled, it's just looking like you got it done. Your cousin did it,
Ooh, not the cousin. Shady. Oh, because your cousin did it. We ain't throwing no shade at the cousins, but
I mean, shout out to all the cousins.
Yeah, because I call y'all, say, hey cousin to y'all, because we a family. Remember what I told y'all in the description though. Do you compete in any hair shows, or
I used to do that early on, in my career. I did.
So do you not enjoy those, or why did you stop?
I mean, I enjoy looking at them and everything, but it's really no point. I don't know.
What feeling do you want people to take away from your business once they're finished? Once you are finished servicing them, what feeling do you want them to have?
Okay, that's a good one. That
My
sounds
husband
better.
was good too.
It was, but it just helps me.
I know.
You know. So I want them to feel complete.
Elaborate on that.
Well, you know, with their success, like whatever they were trying to achieve in coming to see me, I want that to feel completed,
Okay.
accomplished.
Okay. I get that. Because it's the same thing with clothes. Like,
Yeah, you want to be you want them to be satisfied.
right. You want to be able to communicate what it is that they came for you.
Yeah, and you want them to feel like their money was well spent. Like
Top of the world. If
Yes.
it's the confidence, you
Yeah.
gave me the I'm this and that.
Yes.
I can go and conquer the world. Like, you have the professional person that come in and she's like, okay, I got this big interview that I'm doing and I need something that's fierce, but I still need it to be professional. What style would you give her? What would you suggest for her?
how you switch to that?
I did.
Okay, professional, but still what?
Professionals, like fierce.
I would say a straight, part in the middle, bone straight bob.
Why was I thinking that?
Because it's like straight is very professional. It's always professional.
It's only professional by European standards, but
Yeah.
let's
Polished.
move on to the next.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one because y'all will get to know me. You will get to know me.
We can do a little wave on that. Put a little wave
We'll
to
put
it.
put a little wave,
Wave
a
to
body wave.
Yeah.
So what we doing? We want to do collar length, or like
still-
how collar
still-
length, right?
Yeah,
Like
collar,
right there, right?
yeah,
Collar,
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what advice would you give to yourself that you know now 10 years ago? So if you would have had this information 10 years ago, what would you have said to yourself?
I mean, it's like really a lot of people say it all the time, and it might sound cliche, but it's really the truth. Like consistency, being organized, and I'm still working on that. And like just consistency, being consistent, not giving up, like being consistent, making your mind up, setting the goals and going after them. Like that's you in your own way. Like I could have been where I'm at now probably 10 years ago. I've been doing here for 20 years.
Yes, you have.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Like most of my life. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like I could have been where I'm at now, even though I haven't arrived where I want to go.
That's okay, because we never fully arrive. It's a journey.
Yes.
And once you reach to wherever you set your goals to be, you set higher goals. Like, you're never finished.
Yeah.
So we always are under construction. As people, we are always growing.
Yeah.
Me, I am always growing. You see this action that I got going here? Always growing. Just put a pin in that.
But yeah, just consistency, being consistent. Because one day we're doing this, and the next day next week we ain't even doing it no more.
Where do you think that come from, though?
Distractions. We have a lot of distractions, especially with this social media, this new world that we're living in. It's a lot of distractions. I mean, you can get on Instagram and say you going on there just to inbox somebody or to look at your DMs or something, and you're on there for a whole hour.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Something like Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Oh my God, Pinterest is everything. But you could really be on there 4 hours later and be like, I came on here to see some little finger foods for the party.
Exactly.
And 4 hours later, you looking at the latest hair.
And now you're late for the party.
You're not even going now. Like, I have to cancel now
Exactly.
because I missed it.
And now you're unprofessional. You just lost a client.
You mad. We can't do that. So we learn from that time management.
Yes.
Consistency.
Yes.
Having a handle on your social media, because social media is to be social but not dangerously engaged. And what else? Set the goals and go after it, right?
Yeah.
I had another question for you. What would you be doing if you had listened to naysayers? Like, what would you be doing right now? Because I know that on your journey, as anybody that's starting something that somebody else feel like they cannot do, they will try to talk you out of what you know is possible
Probably
for you in your
still
life.
working
What
for
would you be
somebody
doing?
else. Still working at somebody else's salon.
Mm-hmm.
still working in somebody else's salon or in my kitchen, girl, because you don't have to pay them. You don't have to pay that. You can get all the money yourself and not have to, pay, your landlord or or girl, just work in her salon, because she already got it established and it's right here. It's in a good location. Yeah. So just work at hers and get all her clients and
What would you say to people like that?
Like, just keep watching.
No.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Where do you see yourself and your business in the next year?
In the next year,
a lot could happen in a year.
Yeah, it can. I really want my wigs to be at the top priority, and just allowing people to see the importance of a wig. And just just selling my wigs, basically. Just selling my wigs, selling my products. Kind of slowly getting from behind the chair.
Okay.
Doing more teaching.
Okay.
I feel like I have, been at this for a while.
More than enough qualifications.
Yes.
Because people like qualifications.
Yes. To help someone else. I'm ready to help other people get out, straight out of hair school. I'm ready to help, new entrepreneurs.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's inspiring too.
Yeah. Because I feel like you will not make it not helping people. Like, you cannot, be selfish.
We don't have the crabs in the barrel mentality.
Yeah, I definitely want to help. I'm always telling somebody something that I might should have not even told them all that. I'm that person. So, I just, I want other people to win. I want other people. I feel
the same way. Yeah. Which is why I started this series. I'm so freaking excited that I have so much stuff coming. Because I gotta do a whole.
And I'm excited too, because that brain of yours.
Do you do house calls? Are you like mobile, or you just have people come into your space now?
That's it.
You said that's the past tense. We're not doing that no more. We're not chasing the money like that. Unless you gonna fly me out.
Yeah. All expenses paid for.
That she said what she said.
Yeah.
So you heard it from her first.
Yeah, I do. And I was blessed with a gift, hair mobile service. Okay,
Girl.
Whatever it took.
I know the hustle. Yes, that's a part of the hustle.
But after a while, after you have shown that you are serious, that you have shown your talent, what you can do. It's time to, because it pulls a lot out of you. You gotta, it's draining, and then it don't become fun anymore. And so it's just, I'm just not doing that anymore.
Okay. And it's not a problem, because you have the right to feel that way, just like you got the right to tell a client no. You can say no to people. All money is not good money. For y'all other business owners that are watching, all money is not good money. So even though you might want to help somebody or whatever have you, just because they need your help, that they may not be in the right space to receive your help, or
this is going to be in my course that I'm
any
doing.
Of that.
Yes.
She talking about a course. You hear that?
Yes.
She's plugging, and she didn't even.
It wasn't tell me yet.
It wasn't time to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. All right, so you told me you don't do house calls anymore. You're not doing any events right now? Because I asked you about hair shows. So are you doing any events? Do you have any events coming up?
I do have some things coming up.
She a little sneaky.
But I'm not ready to.
You don't want to talk about it yet?
Not yet.
That's okay.
Not yet.
That's okay.
I'm so excited that I got.
That's
going
exciting.
On, but I can't.
She can't say. But I want her to tell you all where you can book her, how you can get in touch with her for her services, her social media handles on the platforms that she's using, and all that good stuff. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on my website at blessedwithagift.com, Instagram bless_with-the-gift, TikTok blessed with a gift. You can book through my website, but I'm also with Kavara, that's how you can book me.
Okay. All right. So y'all heard it here. If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much for joining us on our very first, business interview.